if you got a leaky pipe boot and you're like a homeowner or whatever, if you know the leak's coming in from here and you want to get up on the roof and seal it, this is kind of what we're going to look at doing. Quick, easy, cheap. Looking at like half a tube of caulk. But what you don't want to do is get the wrong type of caulking. This is roof cement. Don't be fooled. Don't get it for this application because it's cheap. You gotta go, this cement is $3 a tube, but see what it does? It cracks and shrinks over time. So somebody sealed all around here, doesn't last more than a year or two tops. So this is a good brand that I like to use. Solar Seal. That'll work good. You want that terpolymer stuff. It's more rubbery, less asphalt based. So yeah, I don't know if that was technically accurate, but don't want to use roof cement. Cracks and chips and stuff. So get all that loose stuff off of there. Then we're gonna caulk the fire out of this thing in 1 second. What happened last time is they just caulked around here, but this, see that line right there and that line right there? That's one of those, it's like this. It's just sitting on top as a, that's all that is. But it can create a dam. So water can get underneath there, but then everything is sealed all around it. So water gets in there, it can't get out. So it's gonna get underneath the caulking that you just applied. So you gotta run a little strip here to keep it from turning into a water dam. And I threw an extra 4 nails in just to hold it down because it was all wobbly and elevated and stuff. So yeah. All right, so on this, you want to do 1 bead on one side and 1 bead on the other side and kind of tie them together. And just some caulking etiquette. That tips at an angle, and you want that angle not to be like that, where it's just laying the caulking on the roof. You want that to be pointed down, where it's putting driving force coming out of the gun, especially into the shingles, but whatever material you're trying to get it to stick to, you want to kind of, so I will, let me do it on the other side. So I'm going to put that angle down and towards the thing I'm caulking. Getting that to stick down nice and good. So my extra material be on the inside where I need it. Okay, and then I will kind of weld between these two, connect them together with a bridge. Hit those nails that I added. Then also, it's like at the bottom of this flange where this nail was, water can get in here and start to go back a little bit, and then you've got this nail hole straight through the roof. So you want to caulk these two. Get up there at the top, put a bead right there, come down here, put a bead there, kind of tie them together. Hit that nail on the other side. All right, got a little bit more here. All right, I've applied all the caulking that I need, and you can use your finger or a putty knife or something like that, but I like to tool it in, make sure that it's fully adhered to the shingles. You don't want to scrape it off. You want to build it up over the area that you're sealing. So don't scrape it off, just make sure you've got a good bond is all. So I want to make sure I got a good bond here on the shingles. All right, that'll work for there. All right, sometimes you just don't need to mess with it, you know what I'm saying? Call that good. Okay, there we go. We have, oh, almost forgot one last thing. Sometimes these leak up here. See that crack? Water can get in there a little bit. Take your caulk gun and do a little pass all the way around this thing. I prefer the circular motion on this just because it covers both sides and I don't have to do two passes. Yeah, as much material as you can get right on the spot that you're trying to bridge, the better. Because this stuff will shrink a little bit. So there, boom, all right. Fix that leak until the next roof goes on. So if you got a leaky pipe boot, that's what you do. On to the next project.